guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in with me today. If you're already subscribed and you're just returning for another video, thank you so much for coming back to see another one. And if you're new here, welcome. Hello, I am the lock nail master. My real name is Zaria, but you can call me either one. But to get right into this video today, I'm going to be introducing to you guys the base gel and top coat from Born Pretty. If you saw my recent video, then you know I've already used this, but I just kind of wanted to give an overview of this top coat and base coat after I've tested it out and everything. If you saw my one of my previous videos, then you would have seen me create this set here. As you can see, very shiny, still glossy. I made this about a week and a few days ago, so almost a week and a half ago, and they're still holding up very nicely. I did put them on the stand so that I could show them, but I did already wear them. But yes, they still look glossy after applying my top coat, so I absolutely love that. I did tell you guys that I would update you on how they're looking, and so far so good. So I did want to give an overview, of course, of this base and gel top coat. So as you can see on the box in big letters or big words, it says base gel and top coat, and then it says 45 plus days long brightness lasts. So it's basically saying that this should last for up to 45 days, even more than that, and give you longevity and all of that. And so far, I know it's only been like 10 days since I've made that set, but so far they still look really good. So I'm happy with that. I feel like it's probably going to last for a very long time, as it says. So that's definitely a bonus. It also says ultra bright and high glossy. So again, just very glossy, very bright, really brightens up your set. And I personally feel like it has so far. My set looks really lively, so I can definitely agree with that. On the packaging, it does have on the side, it shows you how to apply this gel polish. So if you're not familiar with how to use top or base coat, then it's basically showing you what to do and the steps to take. And it also lets you know how long to cure it for and what kind of light to use, which for gel you always use UV light, but it's just specifying that for those who may not know. And on the back, it has all of the information that you would need to know as far as how it was processed, packaged, all of that. One thing I did want to point out was that I did not always know what this meant. And so, you know, it looks like a container is open. This means that the product will last 12 months after opening. So in 12 months from now, basically a year from now, this will not be good. But yeah, I like that I finally figured out what that meant. But we're gonna go ahead and open the box so that you guys can see the product in real time. And like I said, you may have seen it already if you watched my previous video. So these are the bottles, and I'll go ahead and take them out of their packaging. Already, just from looking at it, you may be able to tell the lids are different colors. So this one looks more gold and this one is just full on silver. And that's how you can kind of tell which one's which if you're not looking at this. But it also says top coat and then this says base coat. So that also helps specify which one's which. These are 15 milliliter bottles, so they come with plenty. I feel like these will last a very long time. So I'm super happy with how big the bottles are. Again, on the back, it kind of tells you the directions on how to apply it, everything that went into making this, and it also gives you a warning just to let you know kind of how to be careful when you're using the product, and of course keeping out of reach of children, which is super important. You don't want anyone to get hurt, so I would definitely be aware of that. But I am going to go ahead and put it onto some nails or just swatch them, even though it's not an actual gel color, but I do want to let you guys see how this goes on. So I'm going to go ahead and start to swatch these. I'm going to start with the base gel because normally you would start with the base gel if you're doing actual nails. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I've already got my swatch sticks ready. So we're going to go ahead and I'll show you. And actually, before I do that, I do want to get a close-up so that you can see the consistency And you can see the brush is very different. It's very squared off. It's almost perfectly square if you ask me. But I actually really like how the brushes are, so I think that is definitely an amazing thing about these. But I'm gonna go ahead and just swatch the base for now. Of course, it's gonna be hard to see, but just so you get an idea of how this will go on, I'm just showing you how it would look. So yes, it's very smooth. The brush helps a lot with applying this. I can't say I've had a brush that's this square. But yeah, so that's how that one will go on. I'm gonna go ahead and close that back up. And then next we'll go ahead and do the top coat so you can see how this one looks as well. So this is like the consistency of it. It may be a little hard to see and I do apologize for that. But this is very much more liquidy, and I did mention that in my last video. It's very much more liquidy, but it's not too much of a concern for me. And so when you put it on a nail, this is how it will apply. This is how it goes on. It does have a strong smell. The top coat does have a strong smell, almost like a regular nail polish. So I would keep that in mind. But other than that, it's not too much of a concern for me personally. But these are the base gel and top coat from Born Pretty. Another thing I forgot to mention was that this has great scratch resistance. If you do end up for some reason scratching your nail, it's supposed to protect your nail so that way you don't have any scratches or anything. So that is also a great thing about this gel top coat. So if you are interested in purchasing anything from Born Pretty and you want to purchase these, I'll leave my referral link and my discount code down below so that you can save 10% off your order. I do earn a small commission when you decide to purchase anything through my referral link. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. And my discount code is TLNM10 so that you can get that money off and save you some money. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you next time.